Hi, I'm Christopher Stewart. Let's build a character again. This character is named Pink. Now, Pink in the Patriot is probably one of the most interesting of characters. On the meter of slime and sophistication, Pink is complete slime. He's absolute slime. But he's not just slime. This is one point where you're going beyond slime. And people look at me and go, how can you go beyond slime? Well, the script has Pink as a drug addict. Now, when I first looked at the script, I was reading through it, and it didn't really say much in the way of his character. I was pretty much making up his character as it went along. But the basic parts of the script were drug addict, punk kid that is so-and-so's helper. Okay? Well, there's a lot of room and latitude for something like that. Okay? So I brought into the concept of, well, we want to make sure you're not entirely sure what drug he's on. We want to kind of make you not sure whether he's high or not. So there's a number of points where you kind of got to slip into a more stable, but a more serious or a more downer. And I kind of pictured him as being someone up on speed, on amphetamines and this kind of thing. So he's kind of a bouncy, perky personality normally. When he would crash, he would probably really crash. And we never really showed him crash. But we sort of did, which is kind of interesting. So you have a character that's slime, that's a drug addict. So then I figured, okay, I'm from Brooklyn, so we're going to make him inner city. And I'm even going to throw a little Brooklyn dialects accents thrown into him. And this is where you have a situation where, like me and my good friend who played Mr. Atkins, where on our first take, I threw the line of, "Hey, Mr. Atkins, where you be going?" And he burst out laughing, going, "Where did you learn to talk like that, boy? You sound like you're from Harlem." And I said, "I'm from Brooklyn." And he said, okay. So he keyed up his accent, and we had a great time with it, So that's when you really kind of look more at the character. The character was more like how I was when I was 12, and kind of the interesting parts of New York City and the kind of dialects and slang you can throw into a character. And then you kind of get Pink in his pinkness, because he's got to be kind of out there. So it's one of those, "It's the last one right here. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. We got it all." And that's kind of Pink. So it's kind of an interesting character. There's a lot that goes into it. You've got the accents, you've got the inner city type, you've got the drug addict type, you've got slime in the voice. This is why he's beyond slime, because he's kind of a mixture of slime and something else. And then you throw into some of the realization that he has to actually sometimes understand reality. Okay? His best friend got shot in front of him, and now he's facing the gun, and he's got to fully feel everything. And the interesting thing to study about this character is you have to understand that death scene was a Cable Ace nomination for Best Death. So it's a good character to really look at and really study. I'm sometimes not good at describing myself and going into the nuances of my characters, but he's also not like me. He's like something I just sort of made up from all the experiences of my life. And he was a kind of fun character to play in that sense. It's where you really take the lessons you learn and then apply experience and then go over the top of that. And sometimes that's what we all have to do. We have to think completely out of the box. We have to work harder in order to get something better. And then sometimes working harder isn't working hard at all. It's simply being yourself, kid.